The 5 books of Moses are named based on the first Torah portion that is their beginning. So Bereshit is called Bereshit because the first Parsha is called Bereshit. In our case, Shemot is called Shemot because the first Parsha is Shemot. In addition to the Hebrew names, there are English names: Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. There are obviously English names to the rest of the books of the Tanakh, but those are names of people when it comes to the prophets. And even in the writings, the names are translations that are pretty basic. Psalms is Tehillim, Chronicles is Divrei Hayamim. When we look, however, at the names of the 5 books of Moses in the Hebrew and in the English, they don't translate. Bereshit means in the beginning. Genesis means creation. Yes, of course, the beginning of everything starts with creation, but that's not really a proper translation of the word. And so too for all 5 of the 5 books of Moses. In our case, Shemot means names. Ve'elu shmeis b'nei Yisrael aboyim Mitzrayma. And these are the names of the Jewish people that came to Egypt. Shemot means names. Exodus has seemingly nothing to do with names whatsoever. And nevertheless, we use it. We use that English name. Can we use a translation that in essence is wrong? It's not really wrong because there is an entire other set of names for the 5 books of Moses, with just as much authority and proper source. In addition, name I should say, of the book, let's say Shemot, which means names, rabbinic writing calls it Sefer HaYetzia, the book of leaving. That's where we get the name Exodus. If we're talking about the previous book that we finished last week, it's called Sefer HaBriah, the book of creation. That's where we get Genesis. And so on and so forth for all of the 5 books of Moses. There are 2 sets of names. One is the simple colloquial set where the name of the first Torah portion also names the book. And the second is a more kind of intellectually developed set of names based on the main thrust of the contents of any given books of the 5 books of Moses. And from there we get the English name that we use.